Welcome everybody to the Slab Lounge, hosted by the three Kwamis: Doug Medhin, Kevin Bradley, and Robert Haywood. Kevin will probably be late because he said he's working until he was working. He was like doing an all-night shift or something. So I'm pretty sure he's not even. I don't know if he's gonna be here. And on top of that, Robert decided to be muted because he's in El Cajon, and El Cajon's like super hot right now. And we are joined by Gaben of the Gaben channel where he does all of his gaming and stream stuff. Oh no, wait, no, you don't stream. Wait, you don't stream anymore, right?
Yeah, I still stream, just not as much.
Yeah. So So the Slab Lounge has been on hiatus, and I will make an announcement video as to why. Long story short, we've been scrambling because we got the okay to start posting videos onto Amazon Prime. And this Slab Lounge will be the first one on Amazon Music. Hooray!
Yay.
Yeah, right? That being said, I'm going to open up the topic for starters. I said to everybody, like, you think Nintendo cares about you? You think, what do you think about, you were protesting, oh, Switch 2 is going to be super expensive. Oh, Nintendo's like, yeah, we might have to drive up the price because of the tariffs. And then, you know, it can it the Switch 2 is Nintendo's fastest selling console in the company's history. And that's saying something, because it outpaced the Wii, which is wild to believe considering how they couldn't keep up with demand. Everything was like, and everyone was losing their shit. Almost as hard as when people lost their shit when Popeyes unveiled its spicy chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? So it's just like, so to say like all those protesters, the boycotts and all that nonsense, but well, prove me, hell yeah, you so prove Nintendo. Oh, Doug, are you picking up a Switch too? No, not because of boycott. No. I am not picking it up because I found out not even 2 weeks after the fucking thing launched, they got the stick drift problem. I'm not putting up with that nonsense again. Never again. No, I went through 3 switches. Three.
To be fair, I think they were always going to have this switch drift problem with how they're having the connected controls to it.
Well, no. Here's the thing. They got sued for it. Nintendo got sued for it for this, because, what was it? It was alleged that the company knew that the analog sticks were faulty, and they still released it anyway. And I think either that case won or was settled out of court because Nintendo had to actually shell out money. So for this stick drift problem to happen again, I'm just all like, no, nope. I want those sticks fixed because I only play my Switch mobily. I game on the go. It's like having my laptop. I just game. If I have work to do, I'll get it out and do my work. I don't want to just sit down at a dedicated home console. No, fuck that. Ugh. Still,
Me, I'll get it. I'll still do it. I mean, once you get used to it, is it's better being part of the game, kind of, skills.
so upset. I mean, will I eventually buy it? Yeah, because like again, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That looks so much fun. I really want to play that and that Bloodborne. What the hell is it called? Dusk Blood. That looks good. Like that legitimately looks good. And I'm like, I gotta. As far as why I don't pick up, go ahead, Robert.
I was saying, once again, part of also their sales is the good model. It's just like, hey, you still have all these games you can still play on here. So like anytime you get like a new console, like, oh, okay, cool, I got this new console, but the games are expensive, so you only buy like one, maybe two. And if you get bored or whatever, it's like gotta wait for another one. But here it's like, okay, I might buy the new Mario Kart, right? But I still have all my old fucking games I can still fuck with on the Switch too.
Mm. Well, because me and Gabe we were talking last night. Is Mario Kart World like everything? And I watched I watched Smitty and Grizzy play that thing, and that looks fucking wild.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty amazing.
Oh, I thought you bought.
But
Oh, I thought you said you bought it last night. Maybe I'm being.
Mario Kart?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man. The Switch 2 is $500. I got the system. I can't afford games. That's No,
Oh
the
shit!
Switch
Sorry.
2 right now is my playing everything that is backlogged on the Switch machine.
Mm.
I made questionable decisions, and I bought Nier Automata on the Switch, um, which is probably like the worst way to play that game on
Oh
the
really?
Switch.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm sure like it's on PC, so like if you're not going to play it on PS4 or whatever, just play it on PC. I don't know why I bought it on Switch, but
Well, because no, I mean,
I have it on a machine that's slightly stronger and can run it now. So I don't know. And then I've also never played the Breath of the Wild games, so I'm basically playing all the games that were good on Switch, but in a slightly better
well,
format
yeah,
now.
I
I
was
don't
just
know.
gonna say like, just do Tears of the Kingdom. Fuck Breath of the Wild. In all honesty, because Breath of the Tears of the Kingdom is Breath of the Wild plus plus. There's no like, when Breath of the Wild first came out, yeah, I fucked with it a lot. But like when Tears of the Kingdom came out, like from all, because at that point I was done. Like this was the third Switch that I went through, and I'm not doing that nonsense again. Didn't get Breath of the Wild. Robert Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Robert did, and for a while he just rub it into my face. But like from what I've seen, yeah, it's just Breath of the Wild another one, and it's just I'd rather stick with that than actual Breath of the Wild. Plus it weirdly um from what I saw, because like Tears of the Kingdom, they screw with the origins of Hyrule because now they're saying it's aliens. I'm like,
Huh.
huh, okay, weird wolf people and like the lady the and Zelda's a descendant of them, and I'm just all like, how? You're a descendant of a fucking furry? What the fuck? Whatever. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they're kind of, I don't know if they're just doing like the kick with like ancient technology because they did the same thing with Sonic Frontiers. But like that was this ancient robotic technology from the old stuff. And I think that's just like a easy cop out when it's just like, how do we make a more powerful thing? We'll just make it ancient, but yet more advanced than everyone was beforehand.
Yeah,
You know?
fucking yeah. Fire Emblem Three Houses did that too, and I'm just like, what? That is a cop out. I'm like, I'm so sick of like, um, ancient technology that exists. Yeah, then why are you still having swords and shields and shit? And you could and swords and shields and shit kicking ancient technology's ass. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, it's also it's like we have this technology, but somehow all the kingdoms are always small. And I'm just kind of like, but if you had this badass technology, shouldn't you conquer the whole world? Like, why is it always contained to like these small little islands or like Atlantis or like
Yeah. Like what the fuck? Yeah, but it's just
because I mean they want us to believe like these people are just better than human nature, like they didn't get greedy and try to take over some shit. Or some religious fanatic didn't try to take over some shit. Like history's shown, like they've always done that. That's like par for the course, right?
I mean, I guess it's just that I don't know. Fucking, it's still a fucking cop out. Whatever. It's still like Nintendo's bottom line went up, and that's something. Um, that's a thing. But
Also
yeah.
to address like why Gabe bought that game. I think the same reason I buy games on Switch anyway is just it's convenient. It's all on one system. Put it in the cloud, store it, archive it, play on a go. Even if it's like crappier than like your computer or whatever, you're not necessarily carrying around your computer
Mm,
or PS4 everywhere.
mm.
So it's just like convenience.
So that's true. However, I also have a Steam Deck, which allegedly can just do anything better than a Switch anyhow. So
Well, yeah,
I
that's
I
Steam.
don't know. I think the Switch 2 was a very questionable purchase on my end.
Well, I mean, because if you're gonna, because like Ida buy. Wow, I'm
Out of way.
stereotypical Italian. Like I'll still buy Nintendo stuff because they're the only company that keeps constantly giving me something that I personally would want. From their relaunching the GameCube library with F-Zero GX to
That is true.
yeah, with Steam Deck. I mean, it's Valve. It's just Valve. Even hell, Microsoft is releasing their own handheld, and a lot of people are just I don't know why people are jumping down Microsoft's throat. I mean, like it's fine. The like I'm okay with that. Look, I mean, it's not like any of Microsoft's titles is going to be Microsoft exclusive. They already abandoned that ship. Nintendo's the only one that's still like, nope, we're doing exclusives. We're making you buy our console, which again is the only reason why I do that. Steam has them, but Valve, Steam, they have the money. They can eat that loss, even if. I mean, because they still refuse to release Half-Life Alyx anywhere else, even though I think they took a bath on that in terms of like, I mean, it wasn't as a successful VR game. I mean, it was like really impressive VR game, yeah, but it wasn't as commercially successful, even though it fucked with Half-Life 2's canon. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but like it's Valve. They can take that bath. But yeah, like the handheld, like this is one of the reasons I was like, yeah, Sony really shouldn't have abandoned the handheld market the way it did, because they should have still kept competing with Nintendo, forcing Nintendo to actually innovate. And now look at it, like the Switch 2 barely. I mean, yeah, it's graphically more powerful. It's got the things turned into the Joy Cons can be mouse and key mouse support, etc. Um, and the competition's nice. It'll force Nintendo to actually like fix their shit now, hopefully. But at the end of the day, it's like that game card controversy that people are still hating Nintendo on. They're still gonna be like, we don't care. You're gonna do what we tell you to. And we just gotta sit back and take it. What the fuck are we gonna do? Say no? You really want to try to say no to Mario, Pokemon, Metroid Prime 4? That looks so good.
Uh,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see the new Game Freaks game?
Oh, the one of developing. I saw some parts of it. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Apparently that is not. Yeah, that was announced as an Xbox Game Pass Day 1 release.
Well, it makes sense. Nintendo and Game Freak jointly own the Pokemon company, because the Pokemon Company originated from Game Freak, and
Hmm.
when Nintendo and Game Freak were discussing negotiation, the Pokemon Company is jointly owned by Game Freak and Nintendo, but Nintendo retains the rights to the Pokemon IP. That's theirs. Why that pertains to Game Freak? Game Freak is still technically a third-party company. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They did. They actually made, what was it? I think an elephant game for like, I think an Xbox exclusive or a Sony exclusive. I can't remember which, but it was like a few years back. But yeah, they can do it. Like I'm like yeah, I heard, like I knew it was I knew of it. But yeah, I was just all like, okay, it's an Xbox game. Cool, good on Game Freak. Let them do what the fuck they want. What the
Oh
hell's
yeah,
Nintendo gonna do? Sue? They can't.
Tembo the badass elephant.
Mm. Yeah, that was it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, so at the very least, there's like the Summer Games Fest. I saw some of the shit that they had, um, which, well, I know, like, but like, I really wanted to bring this up before the Slab Lounge went on hiatus, and this is hella old news. Um, One of the weirdest game announcements that I fucking heard, Samurai Pizza Cats is coming back with a fucking
It looks so good.
right, but
It
like,
looks so good.
apparently some of the I don't know if it's how true this is. I didn't bother looking into it, but like some of the
Hmm.
old voice cast
All of
reprised.
the voice cast.
Yeah,
It
they did.
looks and sounds amazing. I'm pretty hyped for it.
I mean, you wanted to? Oh man, I'll bring up that other thing later. But like, yeah, Samurai Pizza Cats. For those who don't know, it was a dubbed anime. Like, but it kind of got It kind of got the fucking Ghost Stories treatment, sort of, because like all of the writings and materials, it was basically damaged, so the writers basically came up with all the dialogue themselves, but they had to make it kid friendly as opposed to like Ghost Stories or the Funimation dub of Shin-Chan. Oh god, I miss Shin-Chan. And I think it only had like 26 episodes or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming back in video game form as a brawler, and to be fair, it does look good. I'll give it that. Mm. I'm just more. It's just like that I was not expecting that. Nor was I expecting Ronin Warriors to come back, but we can touch up on that later. I wanted to talk about one of the other things I wanted to like bring up Oh my god. Did you hear about Warner Brothers?
What about him?
Oh, wait, is this the one where it's like they're deciding to separate again
Yep.
from?
They
Oh
they
It's
they're
like,
no.
s- they're
yeah,
splitting
so
up.
it was like this chick who got, I forgot her name, who got paid to be like the main consultant for like, hey, we should merge these companies together. They gave her like $20 million. We should change HBO Max to Max. Got like another 10 million. We should change it back to HBO Max. Got another 10 million.
Oh
And then
god.
it's like, we should separate again. Got another 20 million. This bitch made like fucking 70 million off of going back to the same place. Like, how do these people fail upwards so much? Like, I could have done that job.
Hmm. So they merged because they were just all like, oh, we could get all this money, but they're also inheriting all the debt. So they chopped off like a bunch of good series. Young Justice bit the bullet. Infinity Train, Close Enough. A bunch of animated content got the axe. And then
Batgirl movie.
the Batgirl movie or that Acme one, which apparently is seeing
Yeah,
some.
but John Cena was supposed to be really good, man.
Yeah, apparently that's getting somehow saved now because of all the controversy, but that's not necessarily true because apparently, like, Warner is actually considering selling off all the Looney Tunes. I'm
To
just,
who?
what do you mean to who? The Looney
No
Tunes
one has Looney Tunes money.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they like, Disney would eat them up hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. Are you kidding me? Or
No, I'm
hell,
not sure if Disney would buy. Disney's having issues with their stock things all the time, man. And it helped they gave out all this money for an ABC settlement that was bogus. But yeah,
oh yeah, but like, trust me, no, Disney's in a much better place than
I mean,
Warner.
if they were smart, Apple would be the smarter one to buy it.
Agreed, because Apple definitely needs something for their Apple TV. I still am weirded out that that's still around. Like,
No, well, because Apple TV makes a lot of good shows. Like they're like almost like A21. Like most of their stuff are hits. It's just they don't have that much of it. And since they don't have that much of it, people like me who doesn't have Apple TV, it's like I'm not buying Apple TV for like five good shows. Like it's not worth it paying for all that stuff on there. So they need a bigger catalog
but
of
here's the
like
thing.
proven stuff.
Here's the thing. I didn't know about There's a Problem with Jon Stewart until it got canceled. Like, I did not know that show existed. I thought Jon Stewart retired and was done, and then when he came back on the Daily Show, I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And then I found out that, like, no, he kind of did the same thing John Oliver did with there's the problem with Jon Stewart, and I was watching some of the shit that he had. It's fucking wild. It was great, and it was just
No, no, it was great. That's why his exits up on there. He didn't want to do the stress of the Daily Show 5 days a week. When he did the problem with Jon Stewart, I think he reduced it to only doing 2 or 3 days that he's working, and that worked for them. But then the Daily Show was starting to hit low ratings and not pulling as much on there. So they're like, "Hey, let's back up the brain truck and give it a shit ton of money, but you only have to do it on Mondays." So he came back for that.
either way. It's just like that's the only. There was another one. Apparently, like who was it? I think Ryan Reynolds did a Christmas Carol, or someone did a Christmas Carol movie on that thing, and it was well received. I didn't even know it existed until like years after it was released. I mean, I just didn't. But whatever. Anyway, the like, yeah. But Apple would surely benefit from grabbing up the from eating up the Looney Tunes. Same goes with Amazon. Oh God, what if Amazon? Oh, if Amazon got a hold of it and gave it to like Skybound Entertainment, the guys that did Invincible. God knows what they would do with that nonsense. Ooh, I would love to see like a mature Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century or whatever the fuck.
Well,
Um,
Amazon makes sense, right? Because didn't they save didn't they try to bring back the Warner Brothers, or was that Hulu? Not the Warner Brothers, the Animaniacs, and like Piggy the Brave. They tried to like
yeah, it was
revive
it
it.
was it was it was it was no, it was Hulu. Yeah, it was Hulu. Oh yeah, it was Hulu. I remember because like Gabe was telling me about it, and he's all like, "Dude, if you watch it, the voices. Oh my God, you called it, man. Like I could not.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were old.
yeah.
They were.
I mean, honestly, that's how Samurai Pizza Cats is too. If you watch the trailer,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're
They're
they're getting
struggling.
kind of long in the tooth.
Yeah, I mean, but like on the flip side of that is it's a video game. You can just play
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stop whenever. Like if you're telling me to like sit down and rewatch that I couldn't even watch a full fucking segment of Animaniacs, dude. It was just I can't even watch like I struggle to watch full episodes of The Simpsons now. Because I'm actually in the band camp of The Simpsons Renaissance. It is good again, in my opinion. The only thing is, yeah, they sound really old. I mean, they
Yeah.
sound really fucking old. I mean, Millhouse got
I think
face.
they should have did like how they when they changed the character stuff on there, like how they did. I'm not sure if you guys ever watched the Looney Tunes show where they kind of did the adult version, where it's like Bugs is living in the suburbs with Daffy and everything, and so the
Oh
voices
yeah.
were kind of
Mm,
yeah, so voices were kind of different when we're mature on there, but they changed kind of the setting stuff on there, so it makes sense. And
yeah,
if I think other places kind of try to do that same thing instead of trying to recapture old magic, it might work out better for them.
yeah, just like fucking um Futurama. Oh God. I couldn't watch a full episode of that neither. I mean, like, because I know it was trying to because I heard like because I know one of the characters they got rid of Zap. They got rid of Zap Brannigan like completely. They just phased him out. Um, and I'm just all like, really? Him? I mean, I get it. You know, a womanizing prick doesn't necessarily stand for today's nuances. But I'm like, dude, if you have the balls, you can survive. You can weather that storm. I mean, Dragon Ball did. Roshi's a fucking dick towards women. He will honk their horns he will honk their chest like a motherfucker, and he's unapologetic about it. And Dragon Ball's like, yep, we're sticking with it. I honestly think that Futurama could have weathered that storm. But that's just my 2 cents on that particular matter.
And then, like, you got the new King of the Hill coming back. Unfortunately, the
Oh
guy who plays John Redcorn got shot.
Yeah,
yeah.
that fucked me up.
There are so many people who have died in that show.
Right?
Like,
First
yeah.
Right. You
was
got
the original John Redcorn.
Well, because Dale, I think his voice actor died
Yes.
a
yeah,
year
he's
ago.
gone.
Luann
No
died forever
Luann,
ago, and then
no
Lucky.
Tom Petty for
yeah, Tom
Lucky,
Petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what the
and now no John Redcorn.
Well, John Redcorn's died twice because the OG one died, and he got replaced with the new guy who just recently well, I won't say the new guy because I
Yeah, but he was also the guy who was on Parks and Rec, so we get
yes.
no Chief
Yeah.
Councilman Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and they already confirmed that Dale's voice actor is replaced, but like they're just gonna keep the voice lines that were recorded. Something hurt, I think his name is, but like whatever. I just don't know what they're gonna do with Luann and Lucky because they're
Yeah.
yeah, those two voice.
I mean, I feel like they may have just written them out because from what little we know about it, like there have been some big changes. Like I guess they made it so Hank moved to Saudi Arabia for like
I
15
heard
years.
that.
So
Yeah, for his retirement age, and that's why he changed, and that's how they got a black guy living in his house.
yeah.
It's like the fuck, and
And then like Ribble's running for mayor, and then they don't know if Bill's still alive or he died from COVID.
yeah.
So I
well,
mean, I know they confirmed like Connie and Joseph's supposed to be back because Bobby's back and has a restaurant in Dallas, but we got no Cotton because obviously Cotton died in the old
yeah, Cotton
series,
canonically died.
Yeah.
and then
Um,
Dee Dee's not gonna really be there because she kind of took off.
yeah.
Huh.
Is this when I saw adult Bobby Hill, I'm like, what the? He kind of looks like Tom Arnold. And I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like Tom Arnold there.
Oh yeah, if you just put an Iowa sweatshirt on him, there
Yeah,
he
pretty
is.
much. I'm like, what the? I mean, am I gonna watch the revival? Hell yeah, because King of the Hill. King of the Hill was actually a really good series. It's just, huh? I'm like legit like, huh? They did all that. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's supposed to come out what, like in the next 2 weeks by the end of the
I
month.
think it's like July something, right? I think it's either July or August. It's supposed to be this summer. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're pushing it pretty hard now. They actually just released a Hank Hill skin in Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn it. I'm not looking that up.
That's
But I'm just like, who's
August
gonna be the
4th.
Oh, it's August 4th? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, who's gonna be the brave one to do a Daria reboot?
They have been
Oh,
talking about that forever. No, they've been
that would
like,
be so good.
yeah, but like they were originally like at first they were talking about like, yeah, Daria reboot, and then it was gonna be Daria and but not Jane. Um,
Her
Tom?
brother.
no, 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 no,
Um.
no, no.
Well, I know originally they wanted to like do a spin-off with Tom, and I guess that just didn't
Oh no, that
happen.
didn't happen. But like I'm talking, it was gonna.
I mean, if they just
It
did
was
her dad, that'd be great. That's like watching her dad go to work.
like Jane was gonna be there, but she wouldn't be like she wouldn't. It would mainly focus around Daria and the cheerleader.
Oh,
Oh, Brittany?
Yes.
Is Kevin gonna be in it?
Well, I don't know because they never really got past that. It was gonna be like they would own like a thing, and Jane would make regular appearances, and then that was it. That was like literally it. There were no other talks from that, and
Oh, so they were
that's
gonna go
reaching
for
because
like a
this
two
was like
broke girls model.
no, no, because they're both successful. It's just I'm reaching here because like I only read about that article like once, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Like it was way back. So like yeah, Daria is still like actively being talked about. It's just they're weirded out with how the execution's going to be, and apparently that's the series creator. She was pushing, the series creator was pushing for that hard, before whatever happened behind closed doors. So I guess it's not like the Married with Children reboot because that's just stuck in legal limbo between Sony and Fox. Because Sony wants to do it, but Fox is like no for some reason. Anyway, um, but like
Yeah, I think
with
that'd be really great. I mean, I've always loved seeing Katie Seagal in there. It's so sexy, holds up.
yeah, but like it was gonna be animated because Christina Applegate has MS or is it yeah MS, and that's the only way she said she'd be able to do it. Reprise her role as Kelly. But Dario is just they were talking about it and nothing ever came out of that. Mm. Mm. So yeah, there's all that. But like, seeing as I were talking about relics, yeah, almost 40 years after that fucking thing came out, goddamn double fuck mothering fucking piece of shit Ronin Warriors is coming back. I'm like, why?
Wait, as a game?
No, it's a legit series.
wait,
It's
what?
yeah.
Where's it being released?
Oh man, I saw it like was I think a couple times like yesterday and today or some shit. I gotta I'm trying to remember who's producing that fucking thing, but yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. They actually had there's a teaser trailer out. I never watched it because I'm just all like I'm not gonna watch it because it's fucking Ronin Warriors. It's the only known Sailor Moon knockoff that actually stood its ground, but like really was stupid, despite the fact that they had a tiger that died. Anubis looked pretty badass before he went all goody good, and then he died, and then the rest. And
Hmm.
and even then, remember the fucking who remembers watching the fucking English dub? The dude who had fire always talked like a goddamn. He talked like a surfer, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like this, yeah, white blaze. And the kid that was in there, you just want to strangle him. That short, fat little. I mean, what the hell is he thinking was? Oh, look at me! I have a sweater and I got shorts. That makes me a compelling character. Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking.
And it's just gonna be a series
Yeah, I don't even know if it's gonna be
or a movie.
I'm
no,
looking
it's
up right
gonna
now. Yeah, Studio Sunrise TV anime sequel. It's 37 years after the original ended.
wait. Sunrise
Apparently, it's a completely original story with a new generation.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's even worse. I hate when they patch out of the younger generation. Talking to you, Boruto.
Yeah.
Boruto. God, fuck Boruto. I don't care if you tell me it's better in the time. There's so many people that are saying,
Oh,
"Oh,
after the time skip, it's all cool. It's like, you know what? It didn't need to be cool because if you didn't nerf fucking Naruto and Sasuke, you would have been in half of the fucking problems you've been in right now. I'm just saying. And this is founded on a horrible idea. It's like we need to justify why we brought Kagaya at the end from the moon, where Madara was out here just fucking kicking ass. He was a great fighter boss. No, we got to justify this. There's people from the moon that's more powerful than everyone. Okay.
Two people.
That pulls back into our ancient technology bullshit. This is the ass pull they pull all the time.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is so fucked up. But yeah, it's like, fucking, what are they even gonna? Sunrise is making it.
Yep.
Talk about finally diversifying their fucking
Well,
portfolio because
Well, why do that? Why don't they just bring back Cowboy Bebop? Like, let's do something we want to see.
How can you bring that back though? Like,
well, I mean, the creator
Well, you can just do episodes before Spike dies and face the final one. I mean, we can easily do that. Or, I mean, since everyone's pulling ass full, maybe he got someone pregnant and he hated the kid, and now we got Spike Jr. Or maybe he got reincarnated. I don't know. They better just
Oh my
pull off
god,
more
don't do
scripts.
that. Don't pull that. You know, there's a fan theory saying that the main character from Lazarus is Spike Spiegel's, like, ancestor or whatever. I haven't watched, like, unless...
mhm.
I only watched...
Well, there we go. See? Ass full. We already got the framework. I don't see why we're not.
I feel like the live action, like Netflix version of Bebop, kind of put them back a few years for trying something new again.
Yeah. On that note, like, you know, there's still hate for Lazarus, and I'm just... For the record, I only watched one episode since it finally came out, and I'm just all like, okay, I know I can understand the plot because there's an actual plot. The action scenes were kind of nice, but there was not really nothing to hold my attention. I mean, I don't remember the characters' names for the life of me because they're just so stereotypical. I mean, like the black dude who's no nonsense but has glasses and looks and has a trench coat. I think this is, but like I still don't think all that hate's justified. Did anyone else? Did either of you two watch Lazarus yet?
I have not.
I did not.
I can understand the hatred for Space Dandy. Space Dandy was legit shit. Like that was.
It
I
was
thought
funny.
Space Dandy was pretty
It,
good.
it was funny. Like if you leaned into the bit right off the bat, you were not disappointed.
Yeah.
No. Like that one infection episode where it was going around, and then it ends with I think the Dandy himself getting infected along with the robot, and I'm just all like, it's not funny.
I mean, I think it was like a nice palate cleanser between if you watch like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star. Here you got this one kind of making fun of both of them, and it was just fun to watch, you know.
I don't know. Well,
Especially like if you got a little higher drunk and you just binge watching it,
oh come
it
on,
wasn't that bad.
No. You can't use the hired drunk card. That's
I can.
I mean,
I'm
I feel
American,
like that's
damn it.
kind of what that show was intended for.
of her.
I support Robert on this.
That's what I'm saying. You got to lean into it, man. Like sometimes the problem with movies or whatever is not where it goes. It's what's your expectations when you get there. When I saw this, I wasn't expecting a lot. I was expecting this to be entertained. And with that mindset, I was.
I mean, that's still a hard sell for me. I'll try.
Because,
Right,
I mean, if you were thinking it's going to be like,
maybe,
it's kind of like, what's it, Gintama, man. Like, it's a parody, man.
maybe I didn't give it a chance. Maybe I will rewatch it and see it from a fresh perspective because, like, oof.
Dude, and I think there's some characters and stuff on there you can get inspiration for Explosive News Network. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of weird characters on here that's just funny, you know.
Dude, we make fun of everything at Explosive News Network. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just being too harsh. I'll give it a chance and just try to rewatch it sometime.
And I mean, like, honestly, the way they did Space Dandy, if they would have did that with Ghostbusters when they tried to do that women thing on there, I think people would have accepted it more.
I mean, okay, like, you know, I want to make that. No. You know what? I'm gonna make that. Fuck you. All right, fuck all of you. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right the fuck now. Anyone that jumps down Ghostbusters, oh, wokeism, the movie's not funny. People, Ghostbusters only had one good movie to its name. One. The show, the animated TV shows were shit. All of them. And the sequel to Ghostbusters sucked. The reboot sucked. All the Ghostbusters only had one good movie. And even then, it wasn't that memorable. Granted, you could say, "Oh, the Stay Puft Michelin Man or whatever." That's okay. Who cares? That's it. That's the only good thing. Then fuck you, Ghostbusters. No, it was not. I get so upset when they were just all like, "Ghostbusters, the legend is ruined." I'm motherfucker. Fuck you. There was only one good Ghostbusters movie throughout the entire franchise. All of its video games sucked. Both animated series sucked. Even the one that went edgy and gothy, where that one chick. So much Rule 34 of that one broad. No fucking. Oh.
And see, once again, like I said, expectations, man. They fucking kill everything. You have like a good movie at the beginning.
No. It's like you could set expectations to be high. Mario Odyssey had high expectations, and they were met. Right? But like when the first Ghostbusters movie, it was good, right? And then the second Ghostbusters movie, like expectations were, oh, it's going to be just as good. No, they took all the character development of the first movie and then just yanked it out. And then they say what happened off screen and why everybody's poor all of a sudden. Like, the fuck? And that's it. And then I don't even remember what the fuck the actual ghost, the big bad ghost in Ghostbusters 2 was. The animation.
It was that spirit of the painting. And I think the problem with Ghostbusters 2 is it was too slow of a build-up because it's like, oh, we got this river going underneath the town. Also, the Ghostbusters got sued, and people weren't talking to Venkman, and Venkman's out here having babies and dealing with shit. And it was just like, then it's like, oh, the last 30 minutes, all of a sudden everyone's in. Let's jump in, and then we're gonna try to have Rick Moranis save this.
It was dumb. It was bad. The animated series that came out with the Slimer craze. I mean, it was a kids show, and it doesn't even fucking hold up. Even that.
But the High Sea Orange with the Slimer ectoplasm was great. Like that was
Ectocooler.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That was great.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Like the Slimer craze was real, yeah, but I'm not gonna say like the animated show was good. It wasn't. Captain Planet was great. That thing holds up. Fucking Mighty Max was actually really dark for a kids show, but it still kind of holds up. Mortal Kombat, Mega Man, the animated series, holds up because of its ridiculous campiness, Guts Man's ass, and Pharaoh Man being awesome. But
I don't know, Mortal Kombat, the first movie still kind of holds up. Watch
I'm not
that.
saying the first movie. No, the first movie's great. The first movie's fucking fantastic. I'm talking about when Mortal Kombat had that animated series, when they actually had that dog called Kiba, and they actually touched
yeah.
him.
I think the Ghostbusters, they missed out because they didn't do a Scooby-Doo crossover episode.
They should have.
Like, it was like right there.
They should have, right? Like I'm right. Ugh. And circling back to the fucking the as much as I want to circle back to fucking Warner Discovery breaking, that really does it's so bad. Like one company.
It's bad. And you know what's worse is that what was the CEO of the Discovery, that Zasloff or something with a Z. They voted. The shareholders voted for him not to get a $60 million raise, and the company still said, you know what, we're still going to give you $6 million raise, even though we're in the red here and it's sinking. What the fuck?
No, it's not. What really? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it sucks that he's keeping his job and he's getting that fucking raise. It's just that everyone thinks that, and it looks like Cartoon Network might close its doors. They might might shut down Cartoon Network because like the mass layoffs at Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, and they're just that's gonna fucking suck. I mean. Is Cartoon Network even
I mean, to be fair, it's like they haven't become up with good shows lately. I mean, they used to have like Cartoon, Johnny Bravo and stuff to save their ass. And then what they got left with is they have Teen Titans Go and fucking
I think Teen Titans Go is like all they have. Oh yeah, I guess Gumball is coming back.
Yeah, so they had two, and it's like, but you had all these powerhouses and stuff on there. The same way with Nickelodeon, right? You used to have Doug, Angry Beavers, Invader Zim, all Real Monsters, all that shit. What happened? It's like, nope, we got that fat fuck Dan Snyder on here. Out here molesting kids and it's working. Story 101 and Victoria's on everything. And like, this is a great idea. And then all of a sudden, those talented people went away. And what you got left a bunch of people who think they're influencers suck at horrible TV shows.
Yeah, I mean, like it's so because I know I hear like Steven Universe is getting another sequel. I don't know who's producing it.
Why?
I
Why?
It's
They already ruined it. They
it's
ruined it.
about
They ruined it when they came
Lars.
back.
wait, what?
It's Lars of the Stars.
He's
I'm not interested.
no. No, I'm with Robert. I hate Lars as a character. I
Well,
fucking hate him.
Well,
What about
he had
all the
most
hidden
growth
deep
when
lore
he
that
formed.
you have yet to see that will be explored in Lars of the
Fuck
Stars?
him. Are you kidding me? No.
Dude, if they were gonna do that, they might as well did a Mike and Molly situation where it's just Mars and Sally living their lives and having kids, and they're out here just fucking farming it up. Let's have that sitcom. I'm just saying, you got Melissa McCarthy and that one fat cop guy. Like you can just put them together. Like let's just go there right now. I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
I'd watch it.
I get it. I mean,
See, exactly. We'll get traction.
it's just like
Like we're already there.
because I don't know what's happening with Adventure Time. I think Adult Swim's taking Adventure Time. Because that's come. I know that's getting rebooted. Which I mean, okay, I get it. Like because it's 20 years old, so I can wholeheartedly support a reboot. The only thing is, I just don't want it to have like all those fucking filler episodes, except for BMO Noir. The BMO Noir episodes, those are fucking golden. Do not touch those. Like that's
Is it?
huh?
Is it getting rebooted or is it like a new spinoff?
I've no like I heard it was coming back. I think I said it was getting a reboot. If I'm wrong, then I'll wholeheartedly eat it because I didn't bother. I read it once and then but I didn't read it in depth. Like I just saw the main headline in my Google newsfeed. I'm like, oh okay, cool.
Mm.
But yeah, because like the only thing that I really, really, really hate them doing is Fiona and Cake is getting a season 2, and I'm like, no, that
Oh, yeah.
really shouldn't happen. Season 1 ended on such a perfect note. It did. It really ended on such a good fucking note. And for them to just say like, no, they're getting a season 2. I'm like, God damn it, fuck you people. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You're gonna ruin Fiona and Cake.
Are they bringing back Kids Next Door or no?
I thought they were.
It should.
Yeah, well,
That was
yeah.
a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I feel like
See,
they kind
that's
of
the thing.
did
Oh,
everything they could have done with that.
Yeah, I mean, it had an appropriate conclusion, but like I think they should reboot it, like they did with fucking because they brought Ed and Eddie back like twice, and they brought Powerpuff Girls back. But then again, we really shouldn't talk about that.
dude, they brought that back like 4 or 5 different generations, man. They got an anime. There's all that stuff on there. I mean, it was good. It was good shows. I don't get like when they have good shows at a time, do not realize it's good shows. For some reason, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna end this. Why? For some dumb thing that's not really gonna pay off. Like what was it, Chowder or Flapjacks?
Oh yeah, so,
I thought those were pretty good actually. I like Chowder. Or no, Flapjack.
yeah,
Chowder was okay, I guess.
Well, because like, if you're gonna tell me like Uncle Grandpa's coming back, I'm gonna hit you. Fuck that, Uncle Grandpa. That show was I hated.
What
that.
about Problem Solvers?
I don't think I watched that. I don't think
Good.
Yeah, I never watched Problem
Nobody
Solvers.
did. I you should just do a quick Google search for Problem Solvers with a Z at the end, and let me know what you think about that. It's probably the worst thing that Cartoon Network has ever made. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
that weirded out since
Yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look fun?
I haven't gotten that weirded out in all honesty since since Gabe told me to Google Big Ed and I was just like, ugh!
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
this is the show? Yeah,
Yeah.
this was weird, man. It's like I never did acid or whatever. I'm like, someone obviously created this on acid.
Oh my god. Alright, so with that being said, because we're coming close to time, I'm gonna end it. Thanks for everyone tuning in for the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. You take care later on.